Hey friends, it's me, Erin, your friendly neighborhood energy alchemist with today's Schumann Resonance Report for Monday, December the 1st. Rabbit, happy new month and happy birthday to my son, my youngest. He is 19 today, so happy birthday, Mason. Not that he watches my videos. All right, friends, I did not make a graph yesterday. It was a very busy day for me. My kids were all driving back in a snowstorm, and so I was very anxious for a lot of the day. I will tell you, most of the day yesterday was spent in an integration phase. This is the phase that's hard for me to work with because my mind is going 1,000 miles an hour and my body is worn out. Add on top of that, just getting through this holiday weekend, and yesterday I was absolutely exhausted physically. I found it hard to get off the couch, if I'm being honest with you. This morning I wake up and I feel less of that heaviness. I feel much lighter this morning, and our graph is relatively quiet. Here's a bit of a closer look. We do have some integration still going on, this line here and here and here and here, but it's not nearly as intense as this little triangle, this little area right here. Do you see it? So this area was going on for about 12 hours all day Sunday. So if you were feeling integration, this is that intense integration right here. Before you ask me, I don't know what this is. I would assume it's a reporting error on the graph. This harmonic on the Schumann is very active for some reason, and it is not normally this active. Now, I know this doesn't look necessarily super active, but when it's normally quiet and you see consistent movement like this, that's unusual. So I'm not sure where exactly that's coming from, but I wanted to point it out. I also wanted to show you that we are getting some new energy right in here. This is where I feel it in my heart space. I think that after that integration, and for a lot of people, there was a lot of family interaction this past weekend, not to mention all the other stuff happening in the world. We have a little bit of new energy coming into that heart space to sort of open and fill that. Here is our Italian graph. It's looking more back to normal. There are still some strange glitches in the graph here where you see this dark spot and then a regular reporting and then a dark spot. I'm not sure what would make the graph do that. There's nothing that I can find. My friend doesn't know. There's nothing that I can point to, but I can tell you it's strange. It could be because of the use of the signal by NATO, that red dot. And if you have not seen, I did an update on that. That signal was absolutely related to NATO. There was a strike on Russia a strike on Ukraine by Russia, I believe. And NATO had to scramble jets and submarines, and that was the frequency they were using. Here is the article, what it looked like in reporting to that and connected to that. They didn't just scramble their jets. They also scrambled some submarines or sent a lot of communications to submarines. I don't know if you scramble a submarine. But either way, that's what that signal was related to. So that mystery is solved. I don't know why it looks like this now, but I can tell you that we have a very active region on the sun that is starting to spin around in our direction. So the calm is here for a reason, friends. What came through in meditation this morning is calm is not a bad thing. Because we constantly seem to live in fight or flight in our environment, when things are calm, we think something's wrong, but it's not. Calm is the opportunity for you to integrate the things you've been working on, to finally let go the remnants of the things you've been healing. Calm is important and necessary. The GCP for today is yellow. This is kind of like saying you have some partly cloudy skies in the collective energy. Nothing that I can point to and say, we got to pay attention to that. All right, there's like 10 inches of snow outside on my little table, so I'm going to do my cards inside. This is what my guides have to say for today. The conflict that comes up, that everybody hates it when it happens, is always necessary, because the intention behind the conflict is to cause you to do some introspection and see the truth or the real source of your heartbreak. And often it's you, and it's your feeling that you cannot get through the thing that you're getting through, or something that you're telling yourself that's keeping you limited. But through that conflict and going inward, you find the resolution to the issue that you've been dealing with, and this builds your confidence and your conviction in yourself because you were the one who figured it out. This helps you step into a state of the next phase of your awakening. So again, everybody hates it, but conflict is purposeful to get you to turn inward and see the truth of why you're feeling so heartbroken. Often it's because of you and the things you tell yourself, but once you realize that, it helps you to see the solution and find your own confidence, because you realize you're the one that can solve your problem. This helps you to step forward into the next phase of your awakening experience, whatever it is. So whatever the conflict is that you're dealing with today, this is what they're bringing your attention to and saying it is purposeful. Deal with it. Don't run from it. You know, I still have to come outside. It's hard to see on the camera, but the sky is like this blue and then pink. I think it's supposed to snow some more, which not super exciting, but the pink is really cool. I know it's hard to see on the screen, but I wanted to show you. And I wanted to come out here because even in all the snow and the cold, I'm excited about today, because today is an opportunity to start something brand new, to start again. Every single day is an opportunity. And I'm ready to get it started. Are you? Let's get started together. Take a nice big deep breath in all the way down to your toes. Release. Drop your shoulders. Just remind yourself that today is a great day. It's just getting started. You have every opportunity today to face your fears, to face your problems, to make accurate changes, and to consciously choose the life you want for yourself. That doesn't mean those choices will be easy, and it doesn't mean everybody's going to like the choices you make. But the only thing that matters is that you like the choice you make, that you're comfortable with yourself as you move forward. And of course, always remember that today's a great day. It's a great day.